YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Julia, and we talk about all things spiritual and keeping our crowns on in the real world or in reality, however you want to take it. So now that we have a new president, and yeah, we're gonna need to keep our crowns on. Black women especially will need to remember to keep their crowns on. So today I'm gonna talk about gifting, gifts, baskets, cups, ideas to give a spiritual person in your life. Now, these ideas that I show you are not just for spiritual people. They can be for anybody. So here we go. I'm showing you all the materials that I have. I went to Dollar Tree and I brought some one pick, two ornaments, a cup, and a tray. The rest of this stuff I already have, like this 6-inch red bow. I purchased these. I think it's like 6 in a pack from Temu, and I make chocolate covered strawberry arrangements. So these are what I use for that. I encourage people to remember to go on and shop and find the lowest prices. This is a Dollar Tree ribbon, but I've had that for about a year. Or when things was $1, so maybe a little bit over a year. I bought it for 50% off, so you can tell how long I've had that. Here I started placing my items in my basket to see what can fit. The basket is also repurposed. If you know me, you know I'm an avid person. Renew, reuse, repurpose. Here's an example. I like to shred my own crinkle paper from Amazon packaging, Walmart packaging. I just go around, collect the paper from the family members in the house who get packages from Amazon, or have my grandkids go around and do it for me. They're great at it. They love doing it. It's a little game. And just regular craft paper. That's me showing you. And I put it in my shredder, and I shred. Now, I think craft paper goes with any colored basket theme. If you want to matchy match, you can use scrapbooking paper. You can use old Christmas paper you have around the house. It doesn't matter. This is all about low budgeting and easy, because I'm all about easy. Now, this is an item that I also already have in my stash. That's one of my business cups. I think I mentioned earlier, I purchased a cup and some socks. I always give away socks. I put socks in my basket, and these are heel moisturizers. So you place it on. It has jojoba oil and some other oil in there. I can't remember. I'll have to let you know what it is. So, and I purchased these in bulk because, again, I like to place them in my baskets, sit them in a teacup, or sit them in the basket. Here's one of my cup covers that I also sell online. It is flexible. It doesn't prevent spills, but you can use it to cover up your drinks or your soups or whatever you place in your cup. When you're at work, you can use it to mark your cup, or when you're at a party, that's a good idea to mark your cups. So as I stated, they don't prevent spills, but they're good to, if you're sitting outside, to keep flies and bugs away. They're very flexible, so I just bent it a little bit and curved it and placed it in the cup. And there you go. Check out my new cups that I added to my website too as well, my new mugs. All right, I do tea, I make tea, I do custom teas as well. So set up an appointment to have a custom tea. This is a chamomile citrus tea that I make. It's my own recipe. So I try to give teas to people every chance I get. Herbal teas. My teas are caffeine free. I have placed a tea ball in there, but you can use tea bags as well. Place a couple of them in a little small duck, a little gift bag, a little, one of them little sheer see-through favor bags would do good, and put handwritten directions of 1 to 2 tablespoons uh, of tea in each bag or more for more flavor. Here's another idea of putting it in a canister. I sell this as well. This is my strawberry lemonade tea. Again, another custom tea of mine. You should get in contact with me. I make herbal tea for all ailments, sleep teas, women teas. Here's a refurbished, renewed candle. I received it from my daughter. She received it for a gift, and I said, why not? It was purple, so it went well with the purple top and the purple socks. You can also use intention candles. Those are how my intention candles come wrapped. Or you can make your own intention candles. Check out my video. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can see how to do or how to make your own intention candles from items in your kitchen. I stick it with the lavender theme. I got some lavender honey. I sell 4-ounce jars of herbal honey. This is my lavender honey. You can use the ribbon that already comes attached to it, or you can take it off and put a red ribbon around, or like I'm showing you now, if you want to, you can take some tulle and wrap up your items in matching tulle and use it instead, but I'm just going to use the plain bottle. Here is a mini honey dipper that comes with each 4-ounce ball of herbal honey you purchase with me for free. I purchased this whole set from Amazon. You can buy in the favor categories. I'm also showing you how to make ribbons with tulle. Tulle is your best friend. It can be used for anything, and it's not as expensive. You can go to Michael's. I brought this on Temu. Or you can use easy peasy pool bowl. And I bought this ornament. I fell in love with it at first sight when I first purchased these few items from Dollar Tree. I didn't know what container I was going to use, but it ended up matching well. As you can see, my daughter placed a bag, and I was fussing at her about placing the bag while I'm recording, and I forgot to turn the camera on when I placed the red ribbon around the basket. So I just placed it on there, tied it, and pushed it up in the front and put some double side tape on the back. I didn't want none of this to be permanent because I'm going to take it apart. Again, my space is limited, and I have no way of keeping all of this stuff. And majority of my items I make when you order them anyway. It doesn't take long, and they're fresh. I try not to use as many preservatives. I try to go the natural way. I am using a Uline catalog. I'm recycling it. I get them one for the summer and one for the winter. And I use them to pack up my goods that I mail out to my customers. But here I'm using it to add some structure to the bottom of the basket, because I realized just the plain craft shred wasn't enough to support the coffee cup and the honey. So I'm just tearing it up neatly and placing it in the bottom of the basket. You don't need that much, just enough. And you want to make sure that when you place your shreds back in, it's not showing. So, go with your instincts. And because I come from a gift basket making background, I owned a business back in the day. It's like doing this in my sleep. Here I placed my shreds back in the basket, pressed it down, made sure I covered up the paper, and there you go. You can see where I just took the front of the ribbon and double taped it to the top of the basket. Nothing fancy. So I'm placing the bag in the back of the basket, because gift basket 101, you always place your big tall items in the back and your small short items in the front. You distribute your weight in your baskets as well. Now here I realized that the Joy Christmassly looking cup would look better, so that scratched the lavender theme out, and I'll just place that and put it aside, because I'll show you how to do a quick gift with that one as well. What you see inside that cup is a pair of red socks. I'm placing the T-ball, fixing the shred. Then I place the candle in the back corner diagonally from the cup again, and as you can see, I placed the honey bottle in the front, and I put the ornament on the inside. But you can place your ornament and use it as a package around outside of the basket if you like. I just thought it was cute on the inside, plus it adds space and bulk for the few items I have in that basket. The cup is a little wonky, but I'll straighten it out. I see some spaces as well. So although I won't end up using the red tool, you can use tool to put in between spaces. You don't have to add more merchandise or more product to that basket. It has a lot of good stuff that they can be used separately on their own. But some people feel like, oh, I got space, I have to add something to it. You do not. You do not. See, I had some recycled tool already. You just fold it, bend it together, and just stick it deep down up in there. You don't want it too high. You don't want it to cover your tall items. You want it either neck and neck with the small items in the front, or you want it a little bit lower. It's up to you, whatever looks good to you. And see, I just added fill spaces with some tool. The person you giving it to wouldn't even notice, and they'd be happy no matter what you have. And I've received commercial baskets with less stuff in it. It just felt full. It was just the way they packed it. So that's a nice trick you guys can do. I'm showing you all angles. So I looked at the basket and I realized I needed a bow. And although it's been a while since I had to make a bow, and even a longer time since I had to make a bow with non-wired ribbon, it can be done. It can be done, guys. So here I am making a little small bow. I think it's like 3 tails, three on each side, if I'm not mistaken. And then I did a tail. I didn't make it too big. I didn't want to overwhelm the basket. So if you want me to show you a tutorial on how to make little easy peasy bows, I will give you an examples of bows in this video. Just easy for people that can't make a bow. If you can tie your shoe, you can make a bow. These are some different color bread tabs that came with a pack of cellophane bags that I purchased a couple of years ago from Amazon. And it was so many, I just use them for bowls. You can use, my mind went blank, guys, sorry. You can use pipe cleaners. They're great for making bowls. Bread ties, any type of floor wire, whatever you have around the house, or whatever you could buy at Dollar Tree, because we all about budgeting. We reuse and renew and repurposing the items we have at home. And even if we don't, most of this stuff is still inexpensive. You can make a lot of this stuff. You don't have to buy custom teas. You can use commercial teas. Take it out of the box. Place the bags in a cute container inside a cup, inside a cellophane bag. There's a lot of stuff you can do. You can buy honey from the grocery store. You can leave it in a little bottle, or you can put it in a cute bottle. And that's my bow. See, even her, I see that she's crooked. But you will learn through me that I just go with the flow. She looks good to me. And whoever receives her, I'm sure will appreciate it just as well. So I just left her that way. That's how she wanna go. I'm referring to the bow as she. If that's how she wanna be, then that's how I'ma leave her. That's how I do my junk journals. You know, however it goes, however it turn out, that's how universe wanted to be. I'm looking for my double-sided tape right now. So like again, I'm not gonna permanently place this on the excuse me, I'm sorry, I just had lunch. I'm not gonna permanently place this on the basket. I'm gonna use some double-sided tape. This tape I purchased from Temu. It's a 10 pack. You know, when I started doing my junk journals, I needed different sizes, so here's another size tape. So also from Temu. I can't reiterate enough. Please get on Temu and search for better prices, cheaper prices. These might be cheaper than when I purchased them 3 or 4 months ago. So or the vendor might be gone. So if you want me to, I can get on and find a link for you. Just email me and just let me know, hey, I need the link to those. But I encourage all of my YouTube viewers to shop around. Dollar Tree got great double sticky double-sided tape. That's all I use. The only reason why I purchased this is again because I was doing junk journals and I needed different sizes for different pieces of paper. So here's me, trimming the bowl. Now this particular ribbon that I purchased from Temu, I don't like. I like the satin ribbon, but I don't like this particular one because it frays so bad. So you can use the liquid fray, or you can do what I did, just trimmed it, or you can use what are those scissors called? Ooh, again, my mind went blank. Y'all have to forgive me. I'll think about it in a minute and then put it in there. But anyway, yeah, it frays so bad. I decided to stick the honey dipper onto the honey bottle so it wouldn't get lost in the basket. So that's what you see me doing right now. Just using some double stick tape and taping it up. There you go. And placing it back. I'm fixing that wonky cup. I'm leaning it back a little bit. Now you can glue this down. You can double tape it down. I see another little spot where I needed to add some tulle in the front there. That little space right there. It's a space behind that cup. You can also use it, but I just didn't. I just left it like that. Again, it's not going to be, given to anyone. I'm just going to showing you, some ideas that you can use it on. You can use tulle to cover this basket, cellophane wrap to cover this basket. You can use wrapping paper. You can also use some cute Christmassly themed fabrics and tie it and place a bow on it, Or you can hand it to them like that. Of course, you can't mail it like that. You would have to tape and glue everything down so it won't move or break in transit. But yeah, this is the basket. I think if we sit here and count the stuff that I purchased, was the cup was $1.25 and the ornament. Now here I brought $1.25 tray, and I thought I'd make this one a soap and candle um, little gift set. And who doesn't love a soap and candle? See, I paid $1.25. This little cute tray. I think they got it in red and silver, if I'm not mistaken. And this is some bath fizz that I make and sell. And I cellophane wrapped it on the inside and placed it in one of my cotton bags. So yeah, and my oil cleansing soap as well. So you'll see it wrapped with an exfoliating, if I can say that right, soap saver bag, all in one. I'm going to show you some examples of the bags. I brought these bags on AliExpress, but I have seen them on Temu and I have seen them on Amazon. They're expensive on Amazon. So I suggest you try AliExpress or Temu. And they're soap saver / exfoliating bags. I think I said that right. And here I'm about to show you the cotton bags. You can use those instead. And I bought these on Amazon. They came in 100-pack. I don't remember what vendor I bought them on, but I've had them for a couple of years. And so, you know, I encourage you to get on and shop around. I can go back in my history on Amazon if you particularly want this bags. You just have to just send me a message and let me know. And this is my example is you don't have to use whole candles. You can buy a packet of tea lights, which I bought these. This was 50 packs. At the time they were 20 something. Now they 50 something. They done went up. They wedding candles, the clear ones, wedding tea lights. You could buy them in bulk and add them to your tray. These are dry roses. This is gifts that my daughter received, a flower arrangement, and I like to dry them out and take them and use them for potpourri, or I also use them to make incense because I also make incense. I have lightworkers incense and money drawing incense as well. Check out my website for that, and I can make a video on how to make incense. If you like, let me know. Comment below, let me know. And that is done. There's my email. If you want to email me about some of this stuff, some of the links. And if you want to make it more Christmassy, I'm going to add one of these Christmas ornaments that I purchased from Dollar Tree. And just set it on top or use it as a use it on the outside to wrap it with a bow. You can use some cellophane wrap, the kind that shrink wrap on this type of gift here. Or you can use some double stick tape to put everything down permanently. Again, like I said, I don't have the space to keep any of these items. The next one is that cup that I was going to use in the basket earlier. The socks are still in there and the cup covers. And this is like I said, majority of the things in our baskets can be used separately for a gift. Birthday gift, Christmas gift, New Year's gift. So there you go. Just a little cellophane bag. I bought these bags from Temu. Actually, I thought they were bigger than that. But when I got them, I realized that they wasn't gonna fit what I needed it for. But I sell cups and I sell candles, so they perfect. So I'm finally using this tool as a ribbon. And this is just not a fancy bow. It's just a tie your shoe bow. That's what I call them. I'm just going to take it and make a little bow, tie bow. I call them tie your shoe bow. That's how I'm sure they got a name for it. But for me, they tie your shoe bow. And that's it, It's easy peasy. Great regifting ideas, when people know you're a tea or coffee drinker, they'll give you you'll get some coffee cups. As long as they're not personalized, if you got some coffee cups you was given and you already got your favorite, most of us have our favorite cups. There you go. See how easy that is? That's easy. You can purchase this cup on my channel and check out my other cups that I've purchased. I'm sorry, that I have on there as well. Now the basket maker in me want to add a little zhuzh to it, so I cut off a piece of that pick, and you can make several gifts with that pick. You just cut it off. You don't have to use the whole thing. I strategically bought it because I knew I was going to reuse it. And you see that little area right there? You just take you some double stick tape. You don't have to do this. Again, it's the gift basket maker in me. I'm going to use some double stick tape and stick that down so it cleans to the cup and makes it a little bit more cleaner. So that's what you see me doing here. You can go to Walmart and buy a big old pack of socks. And just give everybody, a cup and some socks, a pair of socks. Especially if you got a big family, you try to figure out what to buy everybody during Christmas time. I look forward to Christmas because I got new underwear, new socks, new pajamas, everything new. So stuff we don't buy for ourselves, and especially stuff we don't buy, we have children, smaller kids. Yeah, we have to go and they have to be purchased for first. And we sometimes neglect to take care of ourselves. And remember, this is the area of the black woman, the rest area. Take care of yourself, sisters. Rest. I've been spouting that though. You always take care of yourself first before you can take care of anybody else. All right. These are baskets that I sell on my website already. This is the foot spa basket, and I'm going to show you, my foot spray, my odor away spray. Actually, all of these stuff I make. Here is my herbal foot soap, my de-stressor soap. It's called de-stressor foot soap, and it's made with herbs. Again, you guys know I'm a herbalist. That is a tea bag that I turned into a bowl to place on the package because it is herbal stuff. And so it you just pour the herbal stuff in the tea bag and place the tea bag in your foot spa, and that'll help with cleanup so you won't have all of those um herbs floating around. This is a lot of pop pumice stone as well. I purchased these off of Temu. I thought they were so cute. So, and then I have a green scrunchie. Here is a basket or a gift box that I made for Mother's Day. Um, I placed, this is my own citrus bubble bath, but you can buy a bulk bubble bath, a big bottle of bubble bath. Get you some cute little bottles like that. That bottle I sold I brought it off of Temu and just pour it in. Again, it spreads out your gifts to many people. And of course, I make my own bath stuff. All my products I make myself and sell, but you can purchase a lot of this stuff in bulk and get little bottles from Temu or Amazon. Here you can use tulle to wrap it around. These are just 4x4 boxes I purchased off of Amazon. One is white and one is the one with the pink leopard is crafts paper. So these are just boxes, I put together and tucked in the top and made little baskets out of. And you can get wrapping paper from Dollar Tree or Walmart. I prefer Dollar Tree. I'm sorry. I prefer heavier wrapping paper, so I like to purchase mine from Walmart. Plus, you get a lot more for the price, and it goes a long way. And just wrap your boxes up in wrapping paper. They got some cute wrapping paper out there. So just wrap it up like a little present, and add your little shred and your recycled paper in the bottom of it, and add your ribbon and your bows. You can add an ornament. Good idea, guys. And you can make a lot of gifts just from doing that. So there you go. Get your little poofs. They got them in packages and stuff. Just get your poofs and stuff from Dollar Tree. Here's another idea. These are glass canisters I purchased from Temu. They come in 3 sizes. I think they were purchased separate if I'm not mistaken. You know, I like to put my custom teas in them and sell them that way. You can put teas in them. You can put tea bags, pre-filled tea bags in them. And, you know, just tie a ribbon around it and go. Now, in this particular one is my strawberry lemonade custom tea. So I decided to use the Dollar Tree Christmas ribbon instead of the Timu satin ribbon. And here's where I'm going to show you where you could just do a plain old knot tied bow. It's still a bow to me. So I'll show you quickly. You know, just make sure you measure how long you want it, how long you want your tail, and it's cut the size. Tie, and then tie again. So easy, easy peasy. There you go. Now, there it is. That's it. You don't have to be nothing fancy. You don't have to know how to make a bow. Just take it and clip it, you know, straighten it up a little bit. If you want to make it smaller, I like to have them sticking up like that. So I cut it and made it smaller. Look at that. Those are some cute glass canisters. Also, they got glass canisters at Dollar Tree as well. You can use those. There you go. Put you some tea, or loose coffee. You know, this not just for tea drinkers as well. I make tea. I believe in herbal tea. You know. So, yep. So here they go. All my little ideas, guys. The little boxes. You can make, add ornaments to that. You can add a Christmas ornament to that one. Make it Christmassy. There you go. The cups. Here's the other box with the wrapping paper. You can use Christmas wrapping paper. There's the little cute little mini milk bottles that I bought from Temu. You can buy the see what I'm showing you. You can use wrapping. You can wrap your boxes up. The little Christmas bottles. The little milk bottles. You can buy big bottles of bath bubbles and separate it. Here's a little cute little tray bottle. See, with the tea light candles. You don't have to use large candles. So tea light candles are just as beautiful, just as perfect. You know, put them around your bathtub while you're doing your cleansing routine. And here's the huge basket. I'm giving you an up close view. Just wonderful. And this are my ideas. If you have any questions, guys, please remember to ask me down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. I'm just showing you some teas and some of my merchandise that I make. My intention candles, how they come packaged. My teas come in 2-ounce bags. But yeah, guys, thank you.